Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's Mark Johnson, the Random Man, the Money Man, very active dad. How you guys doing today? I got another snippet of the YouTube or Lyft Chronicles. I met a guy recently while I was driving, and he came from India, and he was here only in the country for 6 months. And let me tell you something: when I do this Uber and Lyft stuff, I meet so much different kinds of people, and I talk to them, and a lot of times if we click and we end up talking, it's like, "How's your day going?" They're like nice and inviting and stuff like that. We'll have a good conversation. I may never see them again, like a 10-minute drive or a 20-minute drive, but we'll connect in some way, right? And so I talked to this guy, and he's like, yeah, he's been in the country like 6 months. And I meet a lot of people that have been in the country only 6 months to a year, and they're from different countries. They're international students, and they're homesick. Like a lot of times we have to count our blessings that we have a nice place to live, and we're not far away from home, and we're not in a strange country where we don't know anybody. Because a lot of people come to our country all the time, and they're refugees, or they're immigrants, or they're visas. They have visas and they're here going to school, and they've only been here for a short period of time, and they're pretty much fish out of water. They don't know anybody here. They're on their own. They're just renting a little space, and they're just trying to survive. And they're homesick because their families are somewhere else in another country, and all they have is like a phone to call them on WhatsApp, or but there's not that much more communication, and they're homesick. And they're trying to survive. They're trying to hold a job together, trying to make a little bit of money so they can survive. They're trying to get a car. They're trying to get a bike. They're trying to just do what they got to do to take care of themselves while they're away in our country. And anyways, I was talking to him, and he's been here 6 months. He's going to college. He's studying IT, which is great. And he was homesick. I was picking him up at one place in North York, and I was taking him to Scarborough, which was like almost like a 30-minute ride. He had all his stuff in my trunk and in my back seat because he was moving from one place to the other, and no driver would pick him up. And he was just happy that I picked him up, and I'm like, yeah, well, let's go. Like, let's load it all in and go. Like, I don't really turn down rides because, anytime the car is running, I need to make money, right? So I take pretty much every ride that comes my way. I don't turn off rides. Anyway, so I took him all the way to Scarborough, and I started talking a little bit with him. He's like, yeah, I've been in the country 6 months. I go to school. I'm in IT. I'm like, that's great. And he's like, yeah, but I'm moving from one place to another because the place I was at wasn't that good. It wasn't inviting. The people were very mean. And now I'm moving to another place where these people are from my country. And he started telling me about his country and his village and where he's from. And he said, the people here are very nice that I'm moving to. And I'm like, that's great, man. He was just encouraging him. And he's like, you're very positive. And I'm like, yeah, why not? I'm here making money. I'm working in my car. I'm driving to another place where you can, a new place to live and everything like that. And I'm happy that you're in my country. And I'm just showing you the good things of Canada because we have some good people here, myself. And we care about one another. So I was very positive with him, and he started talking a little bit more about his life and who he was and what he had going on. And then we said, okay. And then I said, yeah, you should just keep going, man, because you're young. He told me he's only 22 years old, and one day he wants to have a life like mine, as in like a wife and kids and family. And I'm like, that's great, man. That's wonderful. I always encourage that. I love being a father and a husband, and I love teaching people and staying positive. So he said to me, all right, what is your plan after school? And he's like, well, I might move to the States because I got an uncle in the States. And I'm like, that's amazing. And he go, what does he do? He's a manager in the States, and he deals with IT. I'm like, whoa, you got a job set up for you. That's amazing. You're 22 years old. You have a whole life ahead of you. You're just here in Canada right now in a transition. That's all you are. You're in a transition right now, trying to do what you got to do, go to school. I know you're homesick. You'd love to go back home. So I said, what's your plan? He goes, well, after I finish my degree in a couple of years, I'll go back home, back to India, and maybe start a family, have a wife, get some kids, or maybe I'll go to the States with my uncle. And I was like, look at that. You have such a good plan. You just got to stay positive. Don't be depressed. Don't be stressed. Yes, it's life. And yes, I'm trying to encourage him and be empathetic and sympathetic with him. But I also encouraging him, saying, you know what, your whole life's ahead of you. You got a lot going on for you, and you just need to keep going, keep pushing. He goes, you're so positive. I give him my card because, I'm a mortgage agent, financial consultant. I help people with their finances and their life, and I'm a life coach. And I said to him, all right, you know what, like, whenever you need to talk, just here's my card, talk to me and whatever. And he sent me a good tip. That was great. So, like, yeah, I just want to share some of these chronicles because I'm always meeting people, and then sometimes they're in my car for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 20 minutes, and I never meet them again. But we have good conversation, we have good stories, we have a good talk, and I want to share it with everybody out there. So again, I wouldn't say I'm the greatest relationship coach, but I've been through some stuff, and maybe I can help you with something. It is what it is, right? But I just want to share this with you. I want to get it out of my brain, put it out there, and see if you guys like the content, see if you like what I'm talking about. If you have any kind of relationship questions or any kind of need some advice and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not the expert. I'm not like the relationship doctor or whatever. I'm just a guy trying to survive in this world, and I got a family, and I got some kids, and I got a wife, and I'm just doing what I got to do for my family. So hope you guys love this content. Hope you guys what I was talking talking about. And again, like I said, be grateful wherever you're at, because there's people out there that would definitely trade places with you in a heartbeat. There's a lot of people that come to our country, they don't know anything, like they're just trying something. I can't even fathom going to another country like maybe Germany, fresh out of water, don't know anybody, and I'm gonna live life there. Like, I couldn't do that. But some people are doing that, and they're grateful to just be in a safe place, a safe country, a place where there's opportunities. And again, there are opportunities, you just gotta look for them, you just gotta do your research, and grind. Like, it's not always gonna work out the way you plan, but if you put a plan together and push forward, you will achieve what you want to achieve. All right. I hope you guys love these chronicles. I hope you guys love these videos. I hope you guys love this content. Share and like it. Subscribe to the page wherever I post it. And yeah, let's stay in touch. All right. Take care.